Hi, it's Michelle from Movement Lesson. We have a new course, the Super Baby Bootcamp. It is a great 7-day course to take your baby through what it needs to do to have successful movements throughout their entire lives. Learning how to initiate, stimulate, and enhance your child's movements. Here's one of the videos that I'm offering that's in the course, but again, it's taking you through 7 days from vision to pelvis, breathing, feeding, sucking, feeding, all of those kind of things that are necessary to help your baby, but also for preliminary movement evaluations to help your child, again, get a good baseline and for you to work on the specifics that your child needs to develop into their milestones of tummy time, rolling over, sitting up, etc. So enjoy this video that I have going on in the Super Baby Bootcamp to watch the entire video. We are doing the Super Baby Bootcamp from February 5th to the 12th for free for 7 days to help your baby into the new year. Otherwise, the bootcamp is for sale and part of my products, where I also have individual courses, again, on tummy time, rolling over, pre-walking, and so forth for vision to help your child. Movement Lesson has the largest online library, and to learn more, please subscribe. Thanks. Welcome to the Baby Boot Camp. We're about to do a newborn movement assessment. Now, obviously, this is not a newborn, but it doesn't matter. The newborn movement assessment is for any child at any age. This child is at high risk because he has sisters with genetics conditions. They have SMA. However, any child, high risk or not, needs to be looked at with just individual eyes. You really want to do about movement efficiency. So that's the whole point where I say I don't deal with the diagnosis, because I'm dealing with a child's movement and the way they're processing movement. So you might say, yes, but I have CP, or I might have autism, I might have, and again, obviously these come later in life, but still, they're very much affected on how your child moves. So the newborn movement assessment can be done at any stage. You can start from the head to the feet, or I can go again right to the pelvis. Really from the head. And again, I'm just here offering my movements. I feel a little bit of rotation issues right around the atlas, but again, that could just be due to the birthing process, right? Now I'm coming in underneath his shoulders, his elbows, his wrist. I'm coming back here through his shoulders, his elbows, his wrist, again right here. I would just, again, slight note, maybe a half a point, not even a point. I know. It's so funny. I've worked with all of his sisters, and they have the same face. His eyes are a little bit darker for right now. And the sisters are a little bit more strawberry. Right pelvis, just a little bit. See where the left pelvis is. See again? But you can blame that on his vision. If I bring his vision over here, let's say, you will see a difference right there on how the pelvis is going to move. Right? But still, again, right pelvis. Why? Again, too, because again, the way I can rotate through that trochanter versus the femur on the left. Now I'm coming in underneath the knees, and see the counter, the knees here. And then the ankles, he likes to go a little bit on the straight side. Again, if you want to see that. Whee! Hi, big boy. So if you want to see it from this end, the foot. And he just wants to see again how he where I talk about using the floor and that absolute horizon, he wants to use the floor a little bit to come away from it. Just a hint. And again now, when your baby is with me, your baby, even if I'm just doing the newborn movement assessment, is going to get a movement lesson. That's not even a given. And I'm just going through again now, showing you from this end, the knees, pelvis. All of you are looking, saying, look at how nice this child moves. But again, if you notice, he's applying force and going more this way versus the spinal swing where you come more this way. He's capable of doing it when I touch him,
but the movements he wants to use is more, again, he's pushing off the floor. I just like to solidify his absolute horizon just a little bit more on that. And as you can see, I can come under. And now the one thing I haven't done yet, and I can do it this way, is a spinal rotation. But again, you can see how far back that he's trying to adjust it. Now the hips want to be. And I'm just coming in. Does a chest cross midline and does a spine cross midline? What it looks like from this end. Does a chest, see the difference, how much nicer? Here, let me show you that. See the difference on how he can cross that midline here on this side versus here. He just wants to stop a little bit. And again, he's a newborn baby, or a baby, I should say. And he's just a few months old, but he should be doing this just through my touch. So please, again, do the newborn movement assessment. You want to take your time through it. I get it that it's taking you out of the course. It's still a free course. You're just going to sign up and get in, and you're going to go through it step by step. I can do this on a 65-year-old person. Yes, it's a newborn movement assessment. Really look at it just as a baby assessment. There's also another chart in there for a child movement assessment, just to up the game a lot, especially if you've had a complex child like my child was, having so many surgeries and hospitalizations, because that'll affect from your newborn evaluations. And if nothing has happened to your child, please take this moment just to understand how your child moves. You really want to go after that for optimal movement. That's all we're doing in the Super Baby course. But it doesn't matter if you've had a traumatic birth or you've just had a happy birth. And I'll see you in the next video. But make sure you're taking the newborn movement assessment class right now. Even if you feel that you don't have a newborn anymore, it really is there for you to learn about movement and touch with your child. And it's an important first step that every baby has the foundations that they need. Thanks. Okay, and he says thank you too. Gesundheit.